hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a Monday evening, May 24th, 2021. And it's 8:15 p.m. on the Mountain Time Zone. That's time means it is time for evening prayers. As our brother Wayne likes to say, or at least I saw him say it once, loyal to the 8:15s. Loyal to the 8:15s. Good evening, Kathy. Good to see you, dear one. Thank you for being with us. So grateful you are here. It's a Monday. And Mondays are sort of pseudo my day off. Don't really get a day off in this business, by the way. Not complete. Very rarely is it fully complete. But that's okay. And today has been a really good day. And it's and I remind myself that I'm not surprised by it when I have really good days. I'm not overly elated or, oh my God, this, because it happens a lot. It happens all the time. One good day after another. And I've often said that today's a great day in a long series of great days. As long as I look at it from a perspective that there's something good I can take from this. Now, I get it. This is not a spiritual bypass. This is not saying that I have to like everything that happens or that everything that happens is, good in everyone's eyes and in everyone's perspective. And there are things that, are not beneficial to the evolution of humanity or not helpful to humanity's growth or not kind or generous or nice to the people around us. And when I look for the good, then I see more good. If I look for what's wrong, then what's wrong is going to present itself to me. So it's a both and. I look for the good, and when there's something that presents itself that I don't like, don't agree with, doesn't work with for me, then we do our prayer work, then we follow it and do our inspired action, and we do what our prayer work leads us to do, and now we have a new perspective. Life's not that tough. It's all pretty simple, really. And around here, what we do is when we talk about prayer around here, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. Right? We're not talking about, oh, please, 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 me. No. What we're doing is we're looking for a revelation of truth. We're looking to speak the truth as we know it. And in that, there is not a claim to fix anything, but a claim to reveal a greater truth, the divine truth. So that's what we're about. And that's what we do. And either I or one of our colleagues here on the New Thought Media Network is here every morning, every evening, doing these live prayers, doing these affirmations and these spiritual mind treatments. And we invite you to please send us your requests, prayer@ntmedia.org. Send in your prayer requests. We'll make sure the team sees them, make sure the team gets praying on them. You're welcome to submit a request in the chat box as we go. And if it's there before and I see it before I get done with my prayer, by all means include it in your comments. But please reach out and share your prayer. Share the wins. Share where you're winning and share where maybe you'd like things to be a little different. And if you feel you're in a safe and comfortable place and you're with me for some prayer this evening, let's go ahead and let yourself close your eyes and tune into the breath. Tune into the experience of this moment. Tune in and become still and allow yourself to hear these words as the truth. Allow yourself to hear. Allow yourself to listen. To listen for the voice of God. To listen for God's calling to you. Listen as we come to know the one one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that is right now moving and breathing and having its being as all of life, as my life, your life, every life. This oneness is the all, the everything, the source, the supply, the wellspring, the creative force, that one self-existing cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. The everything and the no thing, the alpha and the omega, and everything in between. All things at all times, in all moments, beyond time and space, transcending the physical and demonstrating the divine. That is God. And I know that oneness expresses itself as my life perfectly. And if that's true of my life, it must be true of your life as well. So I recognize the divine living its life as you, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. Everything necessary for the complete and total fulfillment of your mission, your vision on this planet coming into your life exactly as necessary. I claim for each one that hears these words a sense of peace, a sense of relaxation, a sense of knowing that what's going on in the world is part of the natural process of abandoning the forms that no longer work and building up new forms and new ideas from new ways of thinking, from new perspectives, from the lived experience of the past. The old is crumbling away, not because it's broken, but because it just doesn't do what we need to do to move forward as a human consciousness, as an evolved species. And anything that chooses to stay stagnant, well, in the stagnation there is little growth. It is out in the light of truth, in the light of being, in the light of experience that the growth is magnified and amplified. And we step into an even greater experience of our own lives and the lives of those around us. What I claim is I claim for each one that hears these words a sense of deep peace, knowing that everything's working out just perfectly, that divine right action is happening. Now, that doesn't mean that weird things don't happen. It doesn't mean that there aren't mishaps and interactions and rude awakenings and people that misuse the law and immature uses of this law. What it means as spiritually mature beings, we are in a place where we can witness all of that and still recognize the divine and still recognize a thread of perfection residing, operating behind all the chaos, behind all the drama, behind all the fear. There is still the perfection. And we wade through the human experience in order to come to the experience of that divine perfection. It has been said that peace is not the absence of chaos and experience and events in our lives. It is the ability to see the truth in the midst of what is going on. So we do not pray to have a world that does not have experience. We do not pray to eliminate the day-to-day events of our lives. We pray so that we may better understand those events and how they lead us to our own growth, lead us to our own magnificence, to lead us to a greater expression of God, of God's life. And that in itself is grand and glorious and magnificent. And lifting us up, lifting each one up to the great expression, to the great revelation, to the great vision that is yours to live, that you are here to live. So I know there's something magnificent happening in the heart and the mind and the soul of each and every one that comes in contact with this prayer in any way. And I know it's all God. And if it's all God, it must all be good. And so I am grateful for this reminder, for this opportunity, for this word, for this place of trust and this experience to know that we are doing the good work. And all is well. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with us. Always great to see y'all here. Marianne, good to see you. Knowing, love, and joy. Yes, absolutely. Jana, good to see you here as well. Thanks for being with us. Thank you, Kathy. And anyone else that might be watching, if I didn't call out your name, well, you didn't comment. The way StreamYard works, I only get to see your name if you're making comments. So, or hitting a like button or a star button or a heart button. Star button? What's that? Heart button or something like that. So, but I do thank you for being with us, and especially those that are watching at a later time. You're not able to be with us live, but you're watching this as part of your own spiritual practice at another time. Thank you so much for being with us. I so appreciate that you take this time for yourself, for you to be in prayer with us. Again, no matter when, no matter where, there is no time or space in the mind of God. We are all connected. We are all one. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning with a full complement of shows. I'm telling you, we are starting to fill up too. So tomorrow we've got the morning Mystic Writers Hangout at 7, prayers at 8:15, 9 o'clock we have 8:30 is Morning Sip with Rev Alyssa. 9 o'clock is Wake Up Say Thank You with Rev Steph. Starting in just a couple of weeks, June 3rd, couple of weeks, we're going to premiere a new show on Tuesday mornings at 9:30, and that's going to be Top Mama with Laura Topper, and that's going to happen on Tuesdays and Fridays at 9:30. She's going to do that. 10 o'clock tomorrow, The Growing Edge with me. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we have New Thought Today with myself and Brother Elzia, and Reverend Elzia, my brother. And then at 3 o'clock, it is the Vibrant Living Hour with our friend Ken Ludwig. All that and still prayers in the evening. It's a full day of broadcasting here on the New Thought Media Network. We appreciate you being with us today, tomorrow, every day. Keep on tuning in. And please tell your friends. And tell your friends that'll tell their friends. And have them tell a few friends. And help everybody find out what we're doing over here to create more and more of this positivity all the way around the planet. Hey, before we go, I do want to jump over here. Oh, you won't notice. And say thank you to a few of our sponsors.